If you find yourself in toxic environments and actively tolerating disrespect, you're not suffering from bad luck. You are suffering from old childhood programs. In this video, we are going to break down the exact psychological loops that are keeping you trapped in these environments. These loops make you tolerate disrespect and tolerate toxicity. So, first, we are going to speak about your childhood compliance loop. In childhood, you've been trained that, and you've been trained, and your nervous system has been trained that people pleasing is the way to go. Being a good person means you should be a people pleaser, and this in turn affects you in the long term, because when you come across certain people in your life, you're gonna tolerate their behavior. You're gonna tolerate fake friends. You're gonna tolerate fake people who are toxic. And the reason is simple. You've been conditioned from early on to put up with that type of behavior, making it difficult for you to see that it's not good for you. And you can't see that it's not good for you because when you were a child, when you were not able to stand up for yourself, you had to put up with certain behaviors. And when you put up with it, it's normal for you. It's a safe space for you. It's a safe way of relating with the world, relating with people. It's a safe way of connecting with the world, and it's the only way that you know to connect with people in general. So you behave like that. But what you are not prepared for is that there are some people out there who look for people just like you. They look for people who will tolerate their behavior, and you will, because you're used to tolerating it as a child. It's a habit. So these people, sometimes they'll be on the lookout like predators, looking for people who are vulnerable and will tolerate their behavior, right? And sometimes you can just run into them, maybe in an institution, in an environment that you go to. You will come across them. You don't have to look for them. You can come across them because they're just in the world just like you. And because you are used to behaving a certain way, and even with disrespect and toxicity, you will not tell the difference between what's good for you and what's bad for you, because your brain is not looking for what's good for you or what's bad for you sometimes it's just looking for what's familiar, because your brain, our brain in general, assumes that what is familiar is safe. And in a way, you can't really blame your brain for thinking like that, because it was familiar, right? But you're still alive. Sure, it's not safe for you, and it wasn't safe for you when you were going through those things, emotionally, psychologically, even physically or mentally. It just wasn't good for you, even socially, right? However, your brain is thinking this is familiar, and when you think about it, you can't really blame your brain because you are still alive today. So in a way, you did survive, even though you're messed up inside. So there will be people in the world who are looking for people like you, the predators on the hunt, so they can exploit you for whatever reason, for whatever is going on in their life. They want to exploit people. They want to dominate people and make people under them and take advantage of them. And sometimes you can just be in the wrong place, right? And when you are in the wrong place, guess what? You are not gonna leave for your peace of mind, because you are used to people treating you like that due to your childhood. Remember, in this video, we are speaking about why people tolerate toxic environments. So in this section, we are going to speak about the lifestyle debt trap. And this is about when you live above what you can afford, when you live above your means, when you are basically purchasing things that you know doesn't make sense, when you are financing lifestyle creep, items like cars, clothes, accessories, things that you know are gonna put you in the red, right? They're gonna put you in the minus. What you are doing is you are creating a situation where you have to stay in certain environments just to keep up that lifestyle, just to afford that lifestyle, because you need that paycheck, because you need, like, you need to be in that environment, because you can't afford to walk away, because you are 2 to 3 paychecks or 2 to 3 rent money from being out on the street. You're gonna put up with things that are killing you inside. They are literally destroying you. And when you let lifestyle creep take over, right? Because lifestyle creep to the extreme is a kill. Lifestyle creep to the extreme is a killer. It will destroy you. And it's not just, the outside that it messes up. It destroys you inside too, because what happens is you end up putting up with behavior and things that you don't want to put up with. You end up saying yes to things you don't want to say yes to, because you know if you say no to these things, you are in trouble. If you say no to these things, you can't survive. So now, because you want to impress other people, because you want to look a certain way, right? Because oftentimes these aren't for you. Because if these things were for you, you would know better to be like, well, if it's really for me, isn't the best thing for me to be able to stay where you're staying without worrying about if you can afford to stay there or not? But because it's not for you, right, it's for other people to see how you look, how you live, you're gonna abandon yourself, right? For the short-term gain or benefit that you're gonna get from people seeing you a certain way. So you are basically putting how they see you over how you should really live, so that you can be in a good position in life. And again, you are gonna put up with people and environments where you know deep down you don't want to be in those environments, right? You don't want to be in, and even if you do for a bit, you don't want to be there forever, right? But you're gonna have to be there forever, compared to other people who they don't need to be there forever. You have to be there because you need there, right? So this is what lifestyle debt does to you, like lifestyle creep. This is what it does to you. It's literally a trap. It is a trap, and it's not something that you can easily overcome, because it's a trap for a reason, right? And it's a part of your lifestyle. It's not easily overcome, but it is possible to overcome, right? So you will have to take steps to get over that bump, to escape from it. It's not easy, but it is very, very doable. And it starts with putting your needs over people's perception of you, because your needs are very important. Without your needs, you will be in very, very big trouble. You need to prioritize your needs. So in this section, we are going to speak about masculine pride, the rebirth of masculine pride, where you need to stop chasing outside validation and prioritize your self-respect and activate your own masculine killer instinct and put yourself first. And you've got to prioritize inner peace over outer validation, where you are looking for approval. And the thing is, it doesn't just show up in the way you live. When you are looking for approval, it doesn't just mess you up in the way you live, where you purchase things or you live a certain way, you behave a certain way to please other people. It doesn't just show up in that way. It shows up inside of you. right? You might not see it, but it is inside of you, where it messes you up mentally, where you don't have self-respect because you're not living the way that you know is true to you. See, living for other people, it doesn't just drain you. It doesn't just drain you and take away your resources, but it lowers your self-respect for yourself, right? Not just because you know deep down this is not the way you want to live, but also because when you behave in a certain way that doesn't serve you and improve you, and just it doesn't serve you, you are training yourself and your mind, your system, your nervous system, that you don't deserve the best, but other people deserve to see what you believe they want to see. So you are prioritizing other people's needs above your own. Let me know what you think about all of this and how you can relate in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe.